his character that a lot of people kind of sleep on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, like, Bowser Jr. is such a slept-on character. I don't understand why. This character is very good, has a lot of good tools to not only approach, but to kill very early. So we're going to see Battlefield come out. Interesting choice from both of these players. I feel like this stage, in my honest opinion, does benefit Bowser Jr. a little bit more. Just having that extra mobility with the platforms, just being able to change, like, switch up your approach a lot more, despite, you know, of course, both players are going to go for a lot of side B, because it's just their best tools for mobility in this game.
I like that you point out the mobility from Junior. This is a very slept-on aspect of Bowser Jr. in general, right? Using the mobility of the platforms, keeping yourself constantly on the fly. You see a bunch of players. Yoda Cage using it super well, but it's Antimony finding a punish there already. Yoda Cage immediately finding to the other side of the stage, like, hey man, I'm not going through that block maze. I'm not playing touch with you, buddy. I have no intention to play that nonsense.
Yeah, like I said before, that mobility, that side becoming in clutch for Yoda Cage, allowing him to recover and, you know, in a position where Antimony was looking for a chance to, you know, punish Yoda Cage, trying to go for an up B early, but gets that forward air, catching Yoda Cage going a little bit too high for his comfort. Antimony getting a lead, has diamond, has a lot of materials in stock. That backer going to do a lot of damage and potentially take the stock off soon as Yoda Cage is piling on the pressure off stage.
Yeah, I'm liking the uses of those ledge guards here. Gonna find that up smash there too. Good call out there from Yoda, getting rid of that crafting table.
Yes.
Small little materials going away is definitely a sort. Again, I'm telling you, practice match. He knows these small things are gonna be so important. But now Antimony has that diamond online. It just be that much scarier finding an opening, but still gonna find that rapid jab and just trying to get away from the Steve. Oh, oh, the up air was so smart.
Good stuff
to
right
get rid
there.
of the block.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, practice matchup for Yoda Cage. I feel like Yoda Cage is just expecting a lot of the same old coming from Steve. But, I mean, this is Antimony we're talking about. Someone you cannot look past as an easy opponent whatsoever. And that forward air might cause Yoda Cage. No, he just comes back and be like,
on the anvil?
This guy is crazy.
He took a seat on the bed, bro. Able to make it back just fine, throwing out that Mecha Koopa there again, but getting called out with that minecart. Yoda Cage beginning a little too aggressive off stage, and Antimony been finding so many punishes there with the minecarts again and again. Sitting with that wall there too. Pickaxe is offline. This is huge for Yoda. Just need to get that punish when you can.
Yeah, that backer definitely would have taken that stock off. But
he armored through because he didn't have the pickaxe.
Exactly. I mean, you got to be a lot careful if you're Antimony right now. Almost getting hit by that forward smash. Right now, off stage, the jab. Interesting choice there from the Yoda Cage. Just holding out too long right there and gets punished with that side B. Good stuff from Antimony right there.
Gonna find that ejector, but a nice roll in there from Antimony to avoid that. Down throw combo coming in from the Steve. Not gonna find too much. Nice SDI there from Yoda Cage for that Mecha Koopa Gear. Again, getting rid of that crafting table again there too with the up air. Getting rid of those materials any way you can. Big ejector, and that's gonna close up the stock. Good stuff to Yoda Cage. Now we're on last stock scenario.
Yeah, we're on last stock scenario, but look at Antimony's materials right now. He's lacking a lot. Not only just, you know, wood and dirt and even stone. He's lacking a good amount of iron. He's trying to get that back as soon as possible. Gets a lot of damage on 92%. And this gives Antimony a little bit more breathing space to get back his materials. Not only that, but to punish Yoda Cage, going for, you know, a high recovery.
Oh my gosh, what a follow-up there. Yoda Cage still hanging on just fine. Trying to find the opening there again, landing with those double forward airs into the F tilt. Yoda trying to get a little aggressive off stage. Yeah, I like the idea of trying to get to that stock really early, but just getting a little too overzealous in the end there. Yeah. Saying like, oh, I'm at 132. I need to close the stock out in there. Over for the big eject, and and wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I mean, whoa. I mean, Yoda Cage got Antimony down to, you know, not even having any iron at all whatsoever. So when Antimony went for that late minecart, he was risking it all, trying to mix up his approaches. But I mean, Yoda Cage definitely had a chance to win there, but it's just the diamond helping out Antimony so much in that scenario.
Credit where credit is due for Antimony.
Oh yeah.
One thing that enough people don't do against Yoda Cage in general is punish him for his offstage play, right? Like he's sitting down there for so long, finding so much. Antimony not only getting so many materials up in that time, setting up the walls, but then finding big punishes whenever he gets back on. Like finding those forward airs, finding that punch, like the F smash there, saying like this junior may have a lot of like big damage, but like you gotta earn that, bro. You can't just get all crazy off stage. You gotta relax.
Yeah, I mean, huge damage right there from Yoda Cage. Has 75% on deck right now, and that up B is just going to do so much to keep Antimony in disadvantage. Yoda Cage right now looking a lot better compared to the game 1. Off to a flying start.
Gonna get out of that corner there with the Mecha Koopa. Antimony not gonna find that back air there either. Yoda Cage sitting at 39%, playing much more of a conserved game here, getting really aggressive, trying to find an opening. Gig grab there too. Now he got the stone tools online. Ooh. A little bit more damage there. Oh, the down tilt coming out, but avoiding that just fairly. Antimony fading away super well. The defensive team for this New England player has been crazy, man.
Ooh. I mean, again, both of these players are just going back and forth. And like you said before, the defense is crazy from Antimony right now, as he's still off stage, but has so many tools just come back. That down tilt not going to do Yoda Cage any favors, and Antimony getting that punish off. Yoda Cage answering back immediately. So good stuff right there from Yoda to find that.
Big follow-up there. Finding that block there too, getting the diamond tools online. Not gonna find an opening there either. Big up tilts coming out. Yep. 2 stocks apiece for both these players. So Antimony finding the big punishes again off stage. Yoda Cage mixing up, going a little bit lower with the spin out. 40%, gonna find the damage go up more and more. But oh, the block there is so smart with the pressure on the top platform.
Yeah, that shield is super small from Yoda Cage. Just gotta be a little more careful from that. But I'm loving how, like, we mentioned Yoda Cage going for spin out. His usage of spin out in a lot of certain scenarios has been helping him out so much in this matchup. Not only to, you know, keep Antimony off stage in a position where he doesn't really want to be, and he wants to be on stage a lot just to get as much material as possible. But it's just the fact that Yoda Cage is able to mix up his options, his one of 2 options. So I mean, like, no matter how much, like, it looks like a 50-50, but Yoda Cage just has it like on deck. He knows exactly what he's doing in those scenarios. No pickaxe.
Getting back on with the Mech Koopa there too.
Good shield.
Trying to keep the pressure up there. The Mech getting a little aggressive there with the up smash, trying to get a read on the platform.
Ooh.
Mech Koopa coming out again there. Good call out there from Yoda. Not going to find that nair there either. Coming on with the forward air himself. Yoda Cage now turning the tables here, finding a good ledge trap against Snake. He's again getting a little too aggressive there. Trying to getting a little too playing with his food a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely struggling to find this kill right now, but finally gets it with the up smash as Antimony tried to search one for himself. But Yoda Cage making him pay for that. And right now, I mean, Yoda Cage, despite, you know, being in a lead, you got to be very careful against a character like Steve. Not only is your shield small, but
the Elytra was huge.
Good stuff right
Jump
there.
Elytra? Are you serious? Who are you?
That up
Bro's
smash,
playing creative.
the up smash was very good from Antimony right there. Still in this game, you can never count Antimony out right now, as he has diamonds, so no matter the deficit you're at, you're going to bring it back immediately. And as I say that, Antimony has 53% dealt onto Yoda Cage, who again is struggling to find, you know, an opening. As Antimony's just walking back, he's just, you know, letting Yoda Cage approach, trying to find an opportunity to punish Yoda Cage. But both players are, this is an intense match. Looking for that F smash out of the block, not going to connect it though.
Oh, Mexico comes out there again there, too. Going with the forward air. Yoda Cage trying to find the ledge trap here again, catching that jump in from Antimony. Trying to mix up those 9 cards. Big block there to avoid that. Oh, and the back not going to kill that block. Yoda Cage surviving just another back air there coming out, too. Trying to get an aggressive offstage with the side special. Again, letting it rip. Down tilt. Still not going to take it. Yoda Cage sitting on just fine. A jet comes out, but he falls out. That's so tragic. Oh, the rapid jet, and that's going to close it out. Okay.
He finally gets that kill that he's been searching for a long time. I mean, this matchup is crazy because Yoda Cage is struggling a lot to kill. I'm surprised. We talked about, you know, how Bowser Jr. has that ability to kill super early, has a lot of powerful moves. But if you can't hit them, it doesn't matter how strong they are.
The thing that we're seeing here, too, is that Yoda Cage is getting, like, really overzealous. Like, obviously, he won that last game. He was able to find that pickup there. But the way he closes the game, too, is just sitting on ledge with a rapid jab. Nothing crazy. You don't need to reinvent the wheel with some insane eject setup. Don't go super deep for a spin out, some shenanigans. Just keep it simple. Playing against Steve, sometimes you gotta just keep it simple.
Yeah. I mean, go for your tried and true at all times, especially against a character like Steve, who it looks so predictable at what he's going to do, but it's just how much he's going to do it, really. And right now, Yoda Cage in a very precarious position at 93%. Antimony has the advantage in just trying to get as much material as possible. Does have the iron weapons right now.
Oh, okay, there we go. Ooh. Find that up tilt conversion there, too, setting up that Mecha Koopa. Yoda Cage using the cannonball as well.
Nice.
Keeping every option covered, but again, the Elytra. Good stuff there from Antimony, trying to make it back. avoiding that grab there with the nair.
Huge
Yoda
nair.
doing such a good job of keeping his aggression off stage.
Good mix-up.
They're still not going to close it out. And the eject is going to be
go.
untechable. Good stuff from Yoda Cage.
Yeah, and it's just a mix-up for Yoda Cage right there. You know, he was trying to see if Antimony was going to, you know, be a little bit too impatient. Oh, but that forwarder gonna do the trick right there for
Speaking of impatient.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But before this matchup continues a little bit, my reminder, this is a best of 5 between both of these players. So, you know, we still have a little bit more of a ways to go between both of these players.
Well, again, finding that forward air there too. Get the pressure up, jab into a back air. Going to get 80%, holding the ledge super well. Keeping Yoda, like, again, playing the grounding game so well. Right, like forcing Yoda to get creative with these approaches, and he is getting creative there, finding the landing forward airs.
Yeah.
Man, Antimony is getting called out. Like, he's playing super well. Antimony, both these players are getting called out when they're getting over aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just been back and forth with that, with those kinds of reads, and Yoda Cage getting that down throw. Oh, trying to look for the 2-frame against the up smash nonetheless. Catches Antimony, just punishes him super well. Yoda Cage's punish game has been absolutely insane in this set right now.
We're seeing it finally coming back on with the side switch into a downer, 18%, finding a lot of damage. Antimony trying his hardest to take stock there, getting a really aggressive, the jab into a back air, up smash is going to close it out. And again, the Steve doing such a good job, again, it's like staying on the ground. When he's on the ground, final punches against Yoda, he's playing phenomenally.
Yeah. But when he's in the air, I mean, it's just Yoda Cage's game to play. As you can see, 58% dealt onto Antimony as, I mean, Yoda Cage just finds one thing. All it takes is just one hit, and then it's almost like it's lights out for Antimony. But, I mean, as long as Yoda Cage, or as long as Antimony is able to escape Yoda Cage, keep on spacing himself away from all these kill moves from Yoda Cage, it could go anyway. And the gold weapons coming out in clutch right there for Antimony, making sure that he gets his confirms off. But Yoda Cage has Antimony off stage. You got to be careful if you're Antimony right now, despite, you know, having a good amount of materials and a lot of tools to come back. But only one iron won't do you the trick.
Oh, there we go, finding the rapid jab there, the Mech Koopa big, saving him there. Very smart play, getting away from that, using the Mech Koopa. So even if you don't find that rapid jab with the shield poke, still hang on just fine. Antimony throwing it right back in your face. Taste your own medicine. No more axe coming out. Ooh. Big punish there with the minecart. Antimony now trying to catch a landing there on this Bowser Jr., setting up the walls here, playing so patiently. Can never have too many materials in this position.
Nope.
Oh, Anvil's still not going to find him. The eject off the wall.
Oh, if it just sent the other way, I think that definitely would have been the stuff for Antimony to get that rapid jab, and that will kill because it is Smashville. I'm liking how both of these players are playing because they're using each other's utility against each other. I'm loving, you know, that first game where you saw Yoda Cage using Anvil to recover, and now you're seeing Antimony trying to use Mecha Koopa against Yoda Cage, preventing Yoda Cage from, you know, having all of his tools. You know, Mecha Koopa is such a good move to kind of just keep stage control. Once Antimony takes it away, Yoda Cage struggles to find a way to get in, and I mean that definitely almost helped Antimony, you know, get a comeback in that game.
Yeah, that's the thing that we saw. Yoda played that much better that game because he kept his feet on the ground. He didn't do too much, right? Like he did his tried and true. He did exactly what he needed to. Now we're bringing this to Town and City, and Yoda Cage on Town. I'm not too sure about this. You know, Jellyfish, a wise man once told me, no one ever picked Town and City with good intentions.
Nope, not at all. I mean, again, this is a stage with small side blast zones, so this looks very good if you are Yoda Cage right now. But Antimony trying to, you know, get something off. You know, as you said before, as long as he stays grounded, it's just tough for Yoda Cage to approach, you know, find an opening. And as you see right there, Antimony is just playing super well. 111% getting that anvil off, definitely helping him out in this match so far.
Ooh, find that forward air landing too, getting that anvil. Good call out there from Antimony. Go back on there again with a forward of his own. Turning, oh yeah. Unfortunately, he reversing into that Koopa the wrong way. Good punish there from Antimony, however. And again, getting back in there. Yoda Cage trying to find a punish there too. Uh-oh, the gold train. Uh-oh. Be careful. Uh-oh.
Good recovery.
He makes it back just fine.
Yeah, good stuff right there. And I honestly, like, we thought about, you know, Town and City being like an interesting pick for Antimony. He doesn't use pickaxe to mine his stuff. He uses just his regular axe. So he has, you know, he keeps his pickaxe at, you know, like in his toolbox still. So he can still get a lot of kills very early. Oh, there you go. Gets the up smash.
Wow.
He's up 2 stocks against Yoda Cage right now. This could go to game 5.
Yeah, Antimony playing this game fantastically, using the big size of Town City to Yoda Cage's detriment, right? Realize now Yoda Cage is going to have to approach 99% of the time with that side special, and he has the option to deal with that when he comes back on. Not going to find that hammer swing there either, and finally going to find the stock with that up air. Yoda is down, but most certainly not out. He could definitely bring this game back.
No, absolutely, and like we said before, Town and City is a stage that has smaller side blast zones, so if Yoda Cage can utilize that factor and just, you know, try to keep the pressure up against Antimony and not let him get anything, because when you let Antimony get anything, especially as Steve, you're taking so much damage. Why did that set that way?
I think Yoda was holding at the wrong angle, kind of just DI'd out. Oh, this combo is disgusting here. Antimony sitting all the way up the side, got hit with the boomerang, bro. Just that boomerang cartoon, sitting him all the way out there. That was ugly.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how ugly, it's a win nonetheless, right? And we're bringing it to a game of 5 between both of these players. And, I mean, the call-out from Antimony right there, just being able to get in Yoda Cage's airspace, you know, despite Yoda Cage benefiting a lot off of that, getting a lot off of just trying to catch Antimony, you know, trying to recover from up high, and, you know, having, you know, back air, forward air, destroy minecart. Antimony in that game just turned it up to another level. And 2 stocks Yoda Cage going into game 5. Definitely has the momentum going into this last game of the set. The small battlefield, okay.
Yoda Cage, remembering one thing is that the less space Steve has, the better, right?
Yeah.
Getting less space to get comfortable, set up those walls. Antimony getting right into it too, saying, I got less space. I got to get my inventory up now. I got to max out right now, brother.
No, absolutely. And he's doing a very, very good job. Has all of his iron, all that he needs right now. And of course, getting the gold weapons just helps him out so much there. 41% dealt already onto Yoda Cage. Gets hit by the minecart. Minecart is such a good tool for Steve. It just makes that character super, super good. You know, it's like you might have advantage, but the moment that you get buried in that minecart, it's just Steve's game to play at that point.
And of course, like saying, speaking of Steve's game too, Antimony took such a good job of keeping that up. Yoda Cage finally finding an opening. Up airs coming out into a back air. Finally reclaiming that lead. Try getting a little aggressive with these landings there. You gotta respect the Steve recovery, bro. No matter what he uses, either minecart or the Elytra, you gotta respect it. Yoda Cage is not respecting it enough right now.
Yeah, and you know, respect like has been a huge problem for, you know, a lot of players. Just that confidence that you have definitely just outweighs everything that, you know, you try to go for. The patience from Yoda Cage right now is doing super good, but the moment that he gets aggressive, the moment that he lets Antimony get one hit off, it's just so difficult for Yoda Cage not only come back, but just find a kill, find any sort of opening. There you go.
Big up smash there.
Speaking of opening.
There we go, finding that opening there, fantastic from Yoda. And now, Antimony, unfortunately, burning his diamond in the last stock. So you got no diamond tools going to this next stock. Of course, trying to find the diamond right there. Trying to get back into this game. Yoda Cage at 84%, finding big damage. Put him in the cage. 60% coming out. Antimony taking so much. It's like, again, the second that Yoda finds opening, no iron left there either. Yoda, but getting a little bit too aggressive.
And right, I mean, look, Antimony is searching for that diamond, now has the opportunity to. And it's just, when you don't have diamond, it's so difficult to play as Steve, because like when you can't kill as early, oh my god, that almost killed right there, but good DI from Antimony. He needs to get this diamond as soon as possible, save it for the last stock potentially, and just get as much as he can in the second stock. There you go, diamond on deck.
Oh, there we go, good stuff. With the eject there. So that means a diamond, so there's no more changing your tools left for this stock. Footstool into eject. All right, Yoda.
Yeah, you saw Antimony hit him with the footstool anvil. He was like, I got my own footstool combo right there.
Okay.
So good stuff right there. And like you said, that diamond has now finally been burnt from Antimony, but the Yoda Cage lapping.
Last stock, you need that diamond.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, my God. Huge damage off of that back air from Antimony, but Yoda Cage having the pace of this game in the palm of his hand right now.
Yeah, Yoda Cage trying to make his way back there too, sending out that eject, just one stock away from taking this over Antimony, moving on in bracket. But again, like you said, too, just trying to taking that back approach. Again, playing patiently, because the one thing that's really been a detriment is his hubris going into this, finding that rapid jab there as well, finding another Mecha Koopa. Just waiting for Antimony to pick an option, not getting too aggressive here, because last stock, you do not want to be in last stock scenario against Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, the tech!
Good stuff
What a
right there.
tech from Yoda.
Yeah, still in this. Not going to lose that stock. He's like, under my dead body, are you going to make me lose my second stock right there? There you go.
But speaking of that, too, the anvil into a back coming out. Nice call there from Antimony. Now last stock scenario. Diamond Tool still online. 55% off of that nil.
This is still anyone's game, but Antimony, never mind. You know, I was going to say he was low on materials, and I just brought it back immediately. So, I mean, the durability on that pickaxe is definitely something to be worried about if you're Antimony, but gets the berry.
The tech! Oh my gosh, Yoda still making it back just fine. Avoiding the time and forward air. Trying to make it back. The mech Kuba online. Avoiding the mount carry. Oh, the air dodge. Does he make it back? Oh, no! That's an unfortunate way to go out.
And a pop-off from Antimony. I mean, well-deserved right there. That comeback was crazy. And, I mean, the dying embers of that match was definitely something that Yoda Cage definitely didn't want to happen whatsoever. But Antimony played that to the best of his ability, and, you know, despite being at a deficit, kept his composure, held himself together, and just was able to get that final edge guard to go into the, I believe this is going to the next phase of pools, unless we're already in that.
Yeah, very amazing stuff to Antimony there, playing that so patiently against Yoda. Again, like I talked about earlier, the main detriment of people playing against Bowser Jr. is not respecting him enough. Right, like the way he's playing off stage, he kind of gets away with so much nonsense, right? So he doesn't. This player Antimony playing Steve of like not ignorant whatsoever, right? Not letting him get away with any of that nonsense, and again finding the punishes when he needs to.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what got him the win, right? Like Yoda Cage tried to come in with his normal openings. He tried to find his landings with the Mecha Koopa. We saw him constantly setting up with the cannonball. Right, Antimony knowing exactly what's safe and what isn't. With the openings that he needs, the time that he can play. Going off here again, the air dodge is knowing exactly, like, Bowser Jr. can't go through this.
No,
Burning literally all those materials you just built up, set up that wall, you're not getting through that.
Nope, and not to mention how Antimony had so much iron, so he could have just gone for an anvil and forced Yoda Cage to attack, but of course he's not going to risk that, not letting Yoda Cage come back on the stage, and takes that 3-2. An absolutely amazing set right there from both players, but ultimately Antimony going further into winners, by the way. So good stuff to him. But next up, we got Jackal versus Kamix.
Jackal, of course, no introduction needed. If you've watched